right. So,
Buttons.
Hun Bears, you all pummeled a vampire spawn to death after it bit Rudy a few times.
Yeah, you fucking.
I was the one who did the pummeling. Everyone else did stabbing and blasting.
Eldritch blasting. He at the end of the session last time, he kind of... Well, I'm trying to remember exactly how it happened. But the way I imagine it is that Rudy probably teleported out of his grasp and went, you...
I did the final blow.
Yeah, and you basically smacked him and...
It's like he teleported to the right of him and then just kind of did like a backhand swing that pushed his head into the wall with such force that he cratered.
You hit him in the jaw, he stumbles back, he hits the wall in a crumpling, almost a sigh, you hear a sigh and he just kind of almost looks relieved as the life leaves his eyes. And he's gone.
Is it like when we finally have the MI after working our shows, like, sweet release of death?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
Oh, we'll hope his father feels the same way.
I have a feeling he won't.
Eugene's still in penalty blackout mode right now.
Mm-hmm.
Eugene,
What the fuck was that shit?
you good? Yeah, I second that.
Can I roll for any sort of knowledge that I may have received in college about...
Arcana.
That is a 15.
You know for a fact that was some kind of conjuration magic, where it would center on being teleportation. Why Eugene could do it, you have no idea.
Eugene doesn't even know he can do it.
That's the thing.
I still think that boy's covered in jam, so.
The boy got that jelly on.
Must have been magic jam.
Must have been some pretty fucking good jam.
Oh, you know it's
Definitely jam because jelly don't shake that
triple
way.
aged elderberry. Get that jam.
Alright, Reyna's ditching and going back upstairs.
Reyna's like, I'm out.
Let's do this burial we came here for.
Eugene's gonna grab the body and pick it up wordlessly.
Gotta bury it.
As you do, it crumbles to dust.
Oh, thank God.
Do you want to go show that man his son's dead body?
I take a scoop of dust. Yeah, let's go.
You really take a scoop of dust?
No.
I was gonna say, had you reached for it, it might have went poorly for you. Eugene's gonna do his best to, I'm assuming the clothes remained, but he's gonna tie off the neck and the arms of like the shirt, and he's gonna kind of scoop the dust into it.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna bury some dust.
We're gonna bury some dust.
He's gonna tie it off like a sack, so he's got a burlap sack of vampire dust. 50 gold.
You wouldn't bury some dust. Make that clear.
50 septums. 50 septums.
50 septums.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, septums.
Mm-hmm.
The real septum.
You should eat it. See what kind of alchemical...
well, damage health to start.
It does do
and
damage health.
Invisibility, I believe, as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh?
You know, I never actually did an alchemy build in Skyrim, so I have no fucking clue how alchemy
you
works.
break the fucking game.
Oh, I know. Alchemy and blacksmithing?
No, alchemy and enchanting.
Oh, is it alchemy and... Well, all three of those,
Well,
probably.
blacksmithing helps, but enchanting's the...
Blacksmithing is what you do to get your level up.
I do that all the time.
Amulets, daggers.
I have 50 daggers.
Rings.
Why do you have 50 iron daggers? Don't ask questions. Just buy them, please.
Hearthfire? Build into house. Just crank out those
Yeah.
nails. Just nails. Nothing but nails. Anyways.
So,
D&D.
Reyna, you ascend the stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
I follow.
Alright. As you ascend, you can hear quiet prayer, a little less frantic than before, coming from, as you're coming out the stairs, you can hear it to the right in what would be the, I don't know why it's opening again, but that's okay. What you hear it at, so you're coming out of area D, which is the first on the bottom right corner.
Okay. Yep.
And then you hear it from area F, which would be the altar. Very murmured prayer, fast, which is pretty much what he was doing when you guys came in. Except now it seems a little subdued, and every so often you kind of hear a... Because
I'll go break the news.
Sure, yeah.
Excuse me, Father.
Yes. I forgot completely what accent I used for him. That's okay.
Terrified. Shit.
Yeah.
Pants.
True. You did scare him. Yeah. Yes.
It's not the smashy one.
Yes, my child.
Your son no longer hurts, and you no longer have to feel. I'm sorry. There was nothing we could do.
He's kind of just... He nods
Did he
through...
have a favorite location?
I don't... Not recently. I mean... He was a boy in Barovia. What? Not much happiness here.
Father, I'm sorry, but you may either scatter his ashes as you see fit, or, if it is your custom, place them in an urn for burial. And Eugene solemnly hands over the makeshift shirt filled with ashes that's been, like, sacrificed.
Mm-hmm. I thank you all for freeing Doru. His spirit rests now with the Morning Lord.
Argenta contains 2 other details tending to this family's father, the burial, and making sure I don't pass on the disease your son had. And he pulls down back.
Yes, we can... Let us try.
I was just saying to myself, maybe when I'm tapped. Not that I could anyways.
Eugene's gonna try an actual healer, thank you.
You know what? It's time. Guess what I got today, motherfucker?
God, I think you broke the tray.
Norse
I like
Foundry.
how Reyna stayed up and everyone else went down.
Norse Foundry, everybody. Did you dent my tray?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, most likely.
No.
Really? That's a
Hey.
solid tray.
Can you show them your tray? Because I like that you went for yours or mine and not yours.
Well, I needed to show.
Let me see that Norse Foundry, motherfucker.
I got it with a note that said, "Don't throw at your DM."
Holy shit. This has got to be like 2 pounds at least.
At least.
It's cut some heft.
Don't throw your dim. None but throw it at your cleric.
Kobe!
Remember, yeet for distance, Kobe for accuracy. So do I say Kobe yeet?
It's not very far.
I think these guys are dead from Hero Forge.
Alright. A very soft yellow light emanates between his fingers and your neck, and the wounds heal. You can have 9 hit points back if you need them.
What about the reduction? Is there a
And
reason?
that fixes as well.
I'll take the 9.
As far as his affliction, if it was passed to you, that will have to wait until morning. We can take care of it before the funeral says, or
After, I think. Would be
if We don't want you becoming him, so I believe before would be appropriate. Let's not waste time on the dead while the living still suffer. No matter, is that you?
No gods here.
It's iffy. It's iffy. One day you will understand, child. You will, if you're welcome to seek refuge here until the morning. I will, I must ring the bell, though.
What time actually is it now? Is
It's
it like sunset?
afternoon. Afternoon, I would say.
Afternoon, okay.
Not quite evening, but like 4 o'clock, I'd say. Not that, you can't look outside and tell because it's perpetually overcast.
Yeah. Probably still have time.
To do the burial?
Yeah. We've got
No,
four strapping lads.
no, that's not, no. Religion check.
Morning. Jesus Christ.
They're all great here.
I'm so glad we're not playing on that glass table at Birdie's place.
Yeah, seriously.
3?
Why do our clerics suck at religion?
Well, I have an excuse.
Whoa.
Also,
whoa.
intelligence is our dump stat.
Yeah, I have a -1 to intelligence.
Couldn't tell.
You're right. The Morning Lord does dictate that burials be performed in the morning. And my son, for his brashness, was a pious lad.
Yeah, like it's morning like the sun come up, not morning like sad.
At this point,
Silence, jam boy.
you kind of hear as Ismark reminds you all that he's here. That is all well and good, however, I would like to have my sister home for the evening because of the issues she's had in the past. I don't believe it would be prudent to stay here. Oh. Leo puffs out his chest. I will take you home and make sure that your sister, lovely lady she is, and you remain safe. I think that is an appropriate job for me.
So
No opposition? Wonderful!
Eugene throws his hand around. 27. Actually, I didn't mean to do that, but just for funsies, it actually is 23.
You probably would have killed him.
Yeah.
You would have splatted to goddamn spurt. So,
The hawk goes.
whack!
11 days!
The hawk goes with you.
It's as big as I am.
Excellent. So,
are we staying here then? Okay.
if you guys want to. So, Leo, I'm assuming Leo has a hat.
I would be really surprised if I did.
Yeah, right? Bows deeply to Irina and offers his little arm.
Where do you guys
She-
stay here or there?
Yeah, right? She politely declines, and they leave out gently as they came.
Should we go with them or stay here?
Is there any reason why we can't leave here by itself?
They probably have the undercroft. They can leave it.
The one my son just spent the last year in.
Yeah, that.
There's nobody down there now.
He hits Obith with his hammer. No, he doesn't.
One more religion check.
6.
Ah, sounds good. Body should be fine for the night.
So do you want to see what my religion was?
They don't know if you're just rolling to roll or...
I'm just rolling the roll. Did you want me to roll for religion?
Nah,
Alright.
it's not something that would click immediately with Eugene.
No. Eugene's not really into religion. In fact, he has a solid 0 for a modifier.
Only one less than me.
Yeah, there'd be no reason you can't really stay.
He's more into like the stories.
Father Donovich
Okay, that would be
takes a
religion.
deep
It's all
breath.
fancy.
If that's the case, I will watch vigil tonight for the body. Click!
No, still no click. I genuinely don't understand
So-
what you're trying to get at here.
You realize that some religions do awake, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more of a lay in state.
Okay.
Yeah. And the morning, that's about as much as you can gather. You don't really know whether or not the Morning Lord actually does this, or if the priest is just paranoid because,
Vampires.
The dead
Barovia
don't stay
and the
dead.
dead don't stay dead.
What is dead may never die.
He's a dusty boy.
Or you can just stake him now.
Could we just leave a stake right in the dust, and then when he comes back too?
No, stake in the
dead body.
dead body once they're dust. they're
Is
dust.
Mark and Irina's father?
Well, he's been dead for a little while now, hasn't he?
Hmm?
He's been-
Several days.
Yeah.
He's putrefied a little bit, but that doesn't stop him from being raised.
Yeah.
And
So you can't raise dust. You can raise a corpse.
you can raise skeletons.
Yep.
I would to make one this
Skeleton.
dust.
You can.
Crossing campaigns now.
What are you talking about? They started crossed.
Yeah, they are.
Literally. Started in Lockley.
The world is fluid, as we like it to be.
Well, what would you all like to do?
Yeah. And Eugene goes over to a
There's
pew.
bedrooms here.
Oh, there's bedrooms.
Yeah, there's bedrooms actually.
Yes, somewhere nestled in his wonderful chins. The
I mean, if that's what you're into.
Not really.
I would say snake.
There it is.
C and B are both bedrooms, one of which belongs to Doru and one of which belongs to the father.
We'll take one that doesn't belong to, I guess, an open one.
Mm. And then Father Donovich excuses himself gently, heads into one of the side chambers, does also bring out 2 bedrolls.
Oh, very nice.
There's not much, and they might be a little moth-eaten, but it is what it is. That's what I have for you, and I do appreciate you staying.
Alright, have a good night, guys. Immediately runs in the alley.
I believe it.
Well, he's making camp in the altar room, actually. He brought a bedroll out for himself as well. He's gonna take vigil next to him, next to the body, just in case.
I'll join them.
Eugene will take a room so he's not gonna, do any weird barbarian stuff.
Yeah, right?
He's not sure what teleporting.
I almost missed the old Eugene. So,
Let's see if
Thank
that
you.
was on the list.
you're a holy
I might
man
just raise
yourself.
for no reason just to see what happens.
I don't recognize your sigil, but then again, we don't know very many greater powers here in Barovia.
I'm not familiar with yours as well, until just recently.
The Morning Lord watches us during the day. Sadly, that doesn't come very often anymore here. And Mother Night is our guardian through the night.
Reyna, she's getting ready for bed. Feels in her pocket. Fuck!
Yep, it's back.
Damn it!
That's funny. I like that.
All right.
I will gladly say a prayer to my God for your boy and for
Oh.
father.
Oh, actual for the boy. I thought you were going B-O-Y.
Wait,
Boy.
wait.
It will be Dat Boy.
That boy.
Better
Oh,
say
what
it.
up? Here come that boy.
That-
Oh shit, what up? And I'll, go to the altar, I'll give a little prayer. Hushed, quiet tone.
He kneels beside you, almost just in silent prayer. Less of like he was guiding a flock, more of the fact that he's now a mourning father. And he's just silently praying with you.
And as
Seems a
that's
little
done-
more calm.
Oh, that's good. Wonderful. And if that's done, I'll set my bedroll up and I'll sit on it and I'll take first few hours.
Okay. First
we
watch?
haven't discussed it anyway. You guys are gonna hop out.
No.
Eugene's like, fuck this, I'm going to bed, I'm tired.
So I guess between me and the father.
I feel like I just it's weird, like I just went like hundreds of feet even though I know I didn't. It's the damnedest thing, I'm sore. Teleporting hurts if you're not used to it.
But I'm keeping an eye on Leobold, Ismar, and Irina.
They made it home safe.
Only one light mauling.
Yeah.
And it was him.
It was,
It
yeah.
was Leopold.
Talking to Irina for four hours straight, trying to catch her Vency.
Do I learn anything from their conversations?
You learn that Leobold talks way too much.
Oh, that was already known.
Okay, then you don't learn anything new.
I can just see her doing the Obith.
He really just loves the sound of his own voice.
They tried to feed him a lot of food, and it didn't shut him up.
He's talking through the food like mashed potatoes.
Yeah, and for a nobleman, he's got
He did
very
not
bad
get the manner
manners.
book.
No, he skipped that
Only
chapter.
one copy.
It's in Drakmir.
Yeah.
Alright, we are bedding down to rest.
Because the father and I are splitting the watch.
It does seem that way.
Yeah. Dicks.
Son, my son.
Yes.
Get your rest. It'll be okay.
Okay.
I will wake you in sometime. Basically, he's gonna take the first 2 watches for you. He hasn't slept in almost a year. What's a few more hours?
What's a few hallucinations?
He literally just dies.
Pretty much already there. Eugene.
Yeah.
You sink into a deep, deep slumber tonight. A wolf howls. And you wake with a start.
Oh, fucking dogs.
You're home in Drakmir. Oh no, you're home in Lochlake.
Oh, shit.
It's very dark.
You reach over for one of those like candles and look on the thing.
There is none.
I just don't want to pull terrors.
Wolves. Luckily, yeah, sure. That's what we had. Those indigenous, no ghouls, just wolves. Got it. Gets up.
There's something in your hand.
Okay.
It's your hammer. It's covered in blood and brain.
It's Reyna's letter.
You can't drop it. Your hand is stead. You can't unclasp your hand.
You gotta stick 'em.
We gotta stick 'em, yeah.
Constables, open up!
One minute, coming. Okay. I go over to the door and I fling it open.
It's flung open against you and you fall to the ground. Make a perception check.
Okay, I'm percepting with my peepers. Would be, I just move the book. Here we go. Haka! I think it's a 10. Let's double check. That is a 10.
Is a 10. Alright. They're not wearing Lockley uniforms. They're wearing almost like an archaic guard's uniform that you don't recognize. It's not of the current style. It seems... You'd have familiarity with it. You've seen the history books. It's several hundred years old from what you know of in like Lockley and Drakmir and how the cuts of the cloth and the armor go. It's very worrisome. It's like, it's different.
Are they approaching with ill intent?
They have swords drawn, but they are also more about grabbing you and pushing you at the door. You can make a strength check.
I'll get to resist.
Yes.
Natural 20.
You do win. I got 18.
Yeah, if you want me to decide, it would be a 23 if I were to do like a full number.
You're fine. You were able to resist, and you kind of...
Of course, if it was a saving throw, it would be a 25.
Yeah, you kind of push him away. And what do you do now?
Nope, not taking me alive.
Not taking me alive, Kappas.
And I'm gonna run.
All right. You run out into the fog. Roll an intelligence check.
Eugene's moderately intelligent. He's like in the scope of average. With a 19.
You know these streets pretty well, and you're pretty sure you can get out of town. And even with the fog, it's like, okay, all right. Main road.
Alright, that's the docks districts right there. This is where the stalls would be. This is the fish. This is the team 11.
So here, your mind goes, okay, we tried sailing once, it didn't work. We'll go somewhere else.
We'll go. Let's see.
No, hide in plain sight. Dragmere sounds great.
Dragmere. Yes, Dragmere. Yes, good. Go. Got it. Now. I've never seen slums. I can go to the slums.
The clock tower, that's a great place.
Clock tower. Did he murdering there?
I can go to the slums. It's only. Open an iron door here. It's only a week on foot. It's a week on foot. If I leave now, and if I can get a horse, I can cut it down to 3 days.
You can't find a horse.
Okay, fine. I'm going.
Woo! You're running down the main road. Running.
Alright, still running.
It's getting tired. It feels like you've been running for days.
I would like to stop and catch my breath.
Oh, you're getting tired. Oh, okay, you do. Now make a Constitution save.
Constitution save?
Yeah, we'll save. We'll give it to you. We'll basically hand it to you on a silver platter.
That'd be okay. So I rolled a 19 plus 6. That's 25.
We can keep running.
I'm a barbarian. Constantly. Fuck this noise. I'm out. If you want me, you're gonna have to come and get it.
Are you standing your ground?
I'm standing my ground. I'm sick of this. We're ending this here and now.
What's your AC?
18.
Alright. A wolf lunges at you from the fog, and you dodge pretty nimbly. You're just like, oh, well, that's just nice little back roll, pretty much, where you just get out of the way.
Do I see the wolves?
You saw one wolf.
Do I see it though? Is it like?
Oh yeah, you've seen it. Blood red eyes, like bigger. It's bigger than any wolf you've heard about or seen, I should say. But you've read about it.
Okay. Would I know what type of wolf?
Probably
like dire wolf.
You're feeling it. Your mind flashes and goes dire wolf.
Okay.
Big, angry, nasty. You smelt its breath as it whiffed by you, almost like blood and rotten meat.
It'll win in an endurance test, so I have to stand my ground now, or I'm surely dead. I'll probably die fighting it, but running is guaranteed death.
Okay.
I got a hammer.
You got a hammer.
I have a hammer, and I'm quite angry.
Lots of
So you square off with it.
Okay.
Out of the fog to its left and right come two more.
Alright.
Roll initiative.
Rolling initiative. Oh snap, here come that boy. Initiative would be 17.
Alright, you're gonna have the first go. What looks to be the alpha is about 15 feet ahead of you.
Oh, you stupid harbinger.
References.
That's right. And harbinger has multiple meanings.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go. Right in front of me, how far away?
15 feet.
15 feet? Oh, I would like to rage, kind sir.
You can rage.
Oh boy.
Each creature within 30 feet of me takes 1d10 necrotic damage. I gain temporary hit point equal to the sum. So how many creatures are there within 30 feet of me?
3.
So they're going to take 5 damage each, and I'm going to gain 15 hit points temporarily. I would have loved if that was a 10 because that would have been like 30 to just like stack on. So I will take the 15 points before I go down to my 47. That was my bonus action to rage, so I'm just gonna roll up and recklessly wall up the alpha.
Alright.
Natural 20, not even gonna bother rolling again. You wanna take a look?
I believe you. Yeah, sure.
Well, do you do something if you get 2 20s?
I don't.
I do, but
Okay.
Yeah.
if you
So
roll
you know
with
house
advantage
rolls.
or disadvantage, like if you roll with advantage,
Yeah,
get
I
2
got
20s,
you.
you get something amazing. You roll disadvantage, get 2 1s. Oh boy,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I broke my fist.
you did.
You did break your fist. You're right. I remember that.
Alright, so and do you double these? Or you roll them twice.
You can roll twice.
6, 5, 11,
Just
plus
roll twice.
3, 14.
Alpha's hurting. He's kind of looks like he's limping after you hit him.
Just smack with fucking 19 points of damage that round. I will take it.
Yeah, really.
And That'll be my turn.
Alright, they are all moving up on you on their turn. They are moving simultaneously.
Pack tactics.
Pack tactics. So, they're surrounding you right now. The alpha is going to go first. AC. Oof, that's a hit.
Alright.
Take 6 damage.
Alright.
That's a miss. That's very missy. So they're hanging. They're just nipping at you, and you're just nimbly dodging still.
Alright.
Your turn, sir.
I'd like to recklessly attack again. 20. No, sorry, not 20. Yeah, 21.
21, that's
Yeah.
a hit.
For 11 points of damage on the alpha.
Alright, the alpha is actually dead. Nice hits, nice hits.
Fuck.
I'm the alpha.
He's the alpha now.
Yeah, Eugene's gonna scream. He's like, what? That's all you got?
Where's the skin?
Wisdom save.
He puts the
Wisdom save. 19.
Jesus Christ. You are good, sir. However, out of the shadows, you see a lone man standing there. His sword at his waist, and he points at you. You almost feel as though your body starts to seize up, and then you break free. And the wolves will have at you again.
Right. Have at you, sir.
They just keep nipping and biting, and they're circling around you. Very pack tactic-y. But now they're very much on the far side of you, and the figure in the fog is
The close one?
well, he's not close, but they're definitely closer to you. But they're not getting between him and you.
Alright. So, the point is, so what you're saying is like, him, me, and then the wolves
They're
are on the
behind you.
outskirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are flanking you with him essentially,
Alright.
but not really. Not by the rules.
Okay, so I'm not technically being flanked.
No.
They're there to do stuff when...
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's almost like they don't want to be in front of this one.
Kind of wish I had my explosive flumps.
It would be foolish to fight Eugene MacCready.
Then let me pass. I just want out.
What do you want most in this world?
Shit, I don't even know what I want for breakfast. I just...
Make another wisdom save.
17.
Jesus Christ. You're strong.
We're gonna look terrible compared to this one.
Why don't you fight for me? You could be a brilliant warrior, a general.
I have responsibility. I lift crates for a living. I just want to live a happy...
You're blessed. You are blessed, and you are here for a reason.
I want to do good.
You could have power.
Power sounds nice.
What did you
I rolled a 14. Power sounds nice. I don't even know what the fuck I was rolling for. I just like...
Ooh.
that would have been like the answer.
Didn't
whatever.
it feel good waking up bathed in the blood of your enemies?
The
No.
opposite of good, actually.
Oh, you...
It's sticky. It's gross. It's like jelly. I don't like it.
You'll grow a taste soon. And when you do, come find me. And you wake in a cold sweat.
Okay. Do I have any damage or anything like that, or?
Nope.
Oh, cool.
Two.
Damn, 10 pin points are fucking awesome.
Reyna!
Sir.
Buttons. Wait, wrong side.
Oh, remind me. Don't make me look it up on Discord.
These are Die Hard dice, by the way.
What's his name?
They're fucking awesome.
Bartholomew Ulbrich.
Old spell.
Olberic.
Quite a charmer, that one, wasn't he?
He was something.
Long summer days on the fields of Drakmere. Drakmere, yes, the Mage's College. Talking, romancing, looking up at the Astro Clock Tower, wondering, just all this intellectual talk. Like, it was all amazing, and you just coming back to these carefree days, and you just thought he was so good, wasn't he? You could tell him everything. It's really all you're dreaming of right now, except for the fact that one night he came to you and he told you the Inquisition had found you out, didn't he?
He did.
And that he was going to help you run. What did he do?
He led me to a carriage outside that he had procured to help me escape to Lockley. He bids me farewell and says he's going to catch up and he's going to stall them as long as possible. I get in the carriage and there's a man in the carriage. The horse immediately starts up and I'm alone with the Inquisition.
And how did you get away?
Well, you see, I'll start last.
Some way down the road.
No,
You're reliving this as... But all the pain, you can feel it welling up inside you. All that... Having felt so much for someone so fully, to have them turn you in for a sack of gold.
Yeah.
Pat on the hat from the authorities. Or pat on the head, I should say. You can't talk.
No, we were all at hats. You pat the hat.
You do pat the hat. Or the helm. Or the helm pats the helm. So, as you turn to blast this man...
I was joking about blasting, but...
Well, as you turn to try and escape,
yeah,
it's not the Inquisition anymore.
No.
It is a very, very handsome, well-dressed man.
Well, now, this is what we're talking about.
Hail Drake, hey now.
It's actually...
Oh, boy.
We're getting there. Oh.
Not her. This is...
She's a lovely human being.
Oh, yes. This is... These piercing eyes are looking at you.
He's almost like discount Antonio Banderas.
Pretty much. That's kind of the idea.
What's it, bullets?
Good evening, Guinevere.
Once upon a time in Mexico.
Or, you don't use that name anymore, huh?
Not for a long time.
You think you can rule this land with your talents on your own?
Certainly I
I like that. I like the spirit. However, you're weak. You could be stronger, though.
How?
Well, let me introduce myself first. Count Strahd of Barovia.
Oh, the Count himself?
In a way. I would not be so foolish as to come into the Church of the Morning Lord and risk mild irritation on you. It's the skin, you feel it, and it's just not comfortable. It's like mosquito. That's what they used to have back in the homeland. They like all over.
Sounds itchy.
No, that's the feeling of do-gooders. And you've had some very bad times with those who proclaim they are good and altruistic
Nobody's good.
You see, you are a wise woman. Still weak, but wise.
Her eye is like twitching right now.
Eugene's
What's that motherfucker kill a wolf?
It's like he wasn't supposed to. He just crushed it.
2 hits.
Do you feel sometimes that death comes too close to you?
It lives with me.
Oh, your passenger. He's a
My
tool.
past, sir. My past, sir.
Well, your past can all be used for good. Well, not for power. Power is the word he actually used.
Okay.
That was me mixing characters at this point. Travel to the far end of my realm, and perhaps you will find the power that even brought me to the. I'm a god here. And you awake, quite possibly with a plan. Sup?
A horde of mosquitoes.
Hit that boy. Yo, when Strahd appears, he actually has his cap on sideways, like, yo, dog, I just want to look at you.
Oh, I heard you like gods, so I'm gonna take your god and put your god in a god and make your god a world.
I'm gonna take your god and put it over here. Don't worry about that. Alright.
You don't need storms.
The only god you need now, right here.
Right here. This muscular piece of ass.
The jawline.
The eyes.
Jaw.
Don't
The
forget
eye. Oh
the
my
hair.
God, the hair. The V. The hair. There's the V. Look at the deep crown.
Oh my god, that's Casey in 30 years.
Oh no.
Oh no, we have to kill him.
Get out of here with your hair now. Get, boy! Get.
He's got
And the
snot hack.
clothes. Oh my God. The clothes.
Beautiful deep blue. Anyway, you wake up in a small rowboat,
Oh, cool.
surrounded by fog.
Oh,
These are a little choppy.
You don't like being up here?
There's no oars though.
no what?
No
No oars?
You're up a creek. It smells really bad. You don't have any paddles.
And you hear thunder in the distance.
Alright. You know what? We're gonna use shape water to move the boat towards the thunder.
There you go.
Waterbender.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, we do that.
How you doing, Katara?
Oh, we're doing good. We're like early season 1 right now.
Early season 1,
Yeah.
you get a cast behind you to actually hit people.
He's gonna keep repeatedly beating himself in the face with water with.
Your god is not here.
My God, is
You hear it in your head. You don't see him. But it's the same voice that we've been doing throughout. Don't play dumb.
I don't play.
You know, it never truly rains in Barovia. Did you know that?
I didn't.
I detest the rain. It causes poor battle plans. It ruins the strongest armies just by creating a field of muck.
You don't like muck? Okay, good to know.
The Lady Astisha was not kind to my armies as we marched through Barovia. But we fought her and everyone else along the way.
And
Helm, the Morning Lord, the Night Mother was Mother Night. It's not Night Mother, that's something else. That's Stabby Stabby.
Yeah.
Mother Night, she did her part, but everything fell before the dread army of Strahd.
Dread Army, you say?
No.
Watch out for the Dread Horde invasion.
Well, the conquered never really looked too kindly on those who conquered them. Not for some time, of course.
I want you to know that while Astisha generally doesn't meddle in the affairs of others, I don't appreciate I've seen here.
As you speak, there is a distant rumble of thunder. Nothing important.
And I think she agrees with me.
Of course she does. She has no power here, and she is greedy like every other god.
I think you'll find that to be false.
Let's just remind you how your god punishes people, and the boat sinks from beneath you.
Cool.
You're in armor, right?
Yeah? I can breathe water, right?
Shit!
Boys, takes a while.
Alright, well, listen.
Now I'm like fucking,
Damn it!
Just walking on the bottom.
I'm walking the bottom just like... Bruh.
Bruh.
Damn! I
You
had
said
something
something
for
about being a tactician, right, bruh? You bring the water, bruh.
Congratulations. You
Bruh.
created a sneaky army. Just call me Steel Team 6, motherfucker.
I think it was a fucking pirates from Curse of Black Pearl. Take a walk, boys.
Yeah, pretty much. You just keep sinking. It's getting darker and
Crush your
darker
death.
and darker. You'll see darkness can suffocate as easily as the water can. You, at some point, you just see nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And although you can breathe water, it's still very, very cold. This is what death is, boy. And your god, and all the rest, kneel before that of Strahd. And when you are in Barovia, you will kneel too. You wake up, however, you don't wake up in the middle of the night. You wake up, or you don't wake up at morning. You wake in the middle of the night. And you hear a whistling at the window of the church.
Cool. Alright, look to the window.
So, there's a shutter on it.
Oh. Is the father awake?
He's resting comfortably.
Make him rest uncomfortably.
Damn it.
Just put like a stick, like right where his back
You're
is.
awake.
Yes.
It's been some time.
You hear that? Yes.
Oh, yes, you are new here. I guess, as a fellow holy man, you should be privy to what goes on here. He throws open the shutter, and you look out into the graveyard. An eerie green light suffuses the land. From this light emerges a procession of ghosts, wavering images of dowdy women toting great swords, wood-wise men with slender bows, dwarves.
Dingleholes.
No. Make an insight check. Dwarves with glittering axes and anactically dressed mages with beards and strange pointed hats. All these and more march forth from the graveyard. There's numbers growing by the second.
Insight?
Yes.
22.
You have not seen a dwarf. You have not seen anything in Barovia other than humans. And you realize that even the people who you've met that have been amiable and kind to you, been a little shocked by the fact that you are not human yourself. The Tealeaf also says people, they're kind of, oh no. You have a good feeling that these people are just like you. And as they march out of town. And you sit there and watch for a while, because oddly enough, it seems like even though your vision only goes so far, you can see this procession marching for miles. And you see it up towards the precipice that is Castle Ravenloft, walking up to the gates.
Father, what is this? What am I looking at?
It's the march of the dead. Those who come to the realm, such as yourself, all fall before Strahd. We hope for the day that someone comes and frees us from the devil. But he's still here. Still watching us.
We will try. At least I will.
I just hear the Haunted Mansion music playing in my head. 999 ghouls and room for one more.
We're talking thousands have come before you.
For many more.
Well, he doesn't know that, but
I mean, he can.
you can see. It's been many years that the Devil Strahd has ruled this land. He has spies everywhere, my son. He seems, and now that he's
Good here!
he definitely drifted off during the vigil. There's no doubt about it. And he's just like,
Don't we all on a long distance?
so you think you can do it?
I think I can try my best. I don't give up easily.
It's about four more hours till sunrise. Would you be willing to take the rest of the vigil?
Yes.
So your spells have resets. And
Okay, cool. It's a long rest.
Yeah, everybody does get the benefits of a long rest. And when morning comes, you two wake with a start.
Cheese and crackers.
You're thirsty. It's been a long night.
I checked my hammer for wolf guts.
It's clean. It's as clean as it was when you went to bed.
Your pants, however.
Also clean.
He pissed himself.
No, the wolf guts are there.
Oh, I don't rage poop. And then
Not yet, at
And
least.
then I rage shit on the carpet.
Jesus
Clean my
Christ.
litter box, will you?
Jesus Christ.
Like every cat. I'm gonna establish dominance. I felt like I was gonna throw up, but luckily I made it to the carpet in time.
So, as the sun rises, Father Donovich rises. You see him. And he goes to the corner. Well, he goes to where the belfry is above the altar. Reaches up, grabs a rope, pulls.
Is it just like one giant triangle up there or a little thing? So he like pulls up and he goes, ding!
No, it's a church bell.
Oh,
It's brass,
okay.
so it has a nice sound to it.
Gong.
Bong. Yeah, it's like a gong at this.
Gong bong.
And he does a set of 3. So,
Wait, wrong one.
Steamboat Willie, close. Bong, bong. A set of 2, and then a set of 3 more, and then a set of 2. Hopefully now, some people will bear witness to the Burgermeister's funeral.
Eugene's gonna look for the communion wine.
There has not been wine in this church for a long time.
Communion water, then.
Holy water, my son. That's the best I can do.
That he drinks it.
It's a light sunny aftertaste.
It's like that, like freaking like purification, like the zero water as like nothing in it. So it just tastes like really weird because it's like super purified.
Super
It's, like,
water.
There's like not even like the carbon or like the little bit metallic aftertaste. You come to expect. I be expecting. I just my jersey slipped out.
So, Father Donovich sets to preparing the body. After a time, you do hear at the door.
Shall I get it?
It's me! Open up! You recognize this, Leo.
I think we leave it close.
Come, I can't reach the knob! Let's go!
1 minute, and then I finished doing literally whatever else I was doing before I could get the door.
So, masturbating.
Not really, he was drinking.
Oh, fair enough.
Cleaning out his insides.
Yeah. Oh, lovely, you're here. The other two decided that they would come along shortly. Ismark said he wanted to look appropriate, and I understood that.
Fine escort you are.
I was not going to wait.
That's what an escort does.
You know it, sir. I don't like you that much. No, I can't say that. I really can't say that. That's not what Leo would say. That's what Bertram would say. What did you just do that for?
No fucking reason, actually. I just like throwing it. It's got a nice feel to it.
You want to throw another one?
No. That thing's like, that's too damaging. This thing just makes a nice little...
I get it. Die Hard dice are great. Oh god, here it comes. Luke's on his way.
Alright.
So maybe I can stop butchering his character.
Yeah.
What?
But literally butchering him?
Well, not really. Figuratively. You know, you do make a point. Should we go back?
I got it.
Okay.
I whistle for the hawk.
We'll swoop down and pick her up and like... you come
Take
down.
me! No, it's not a giant.
I can show you the world. It's an eagle.
Go find his mark.
I was gonna say, it probably would be best that we all go. I mean, townspeople are weird now.
They are. I'm gonna send the hawk ahead though.
Okay.
This is
Now?
gonna scout it.
Is what Eugene says
Oh,
to that statement? They're weird.
Well, they always were, but I don't know. That since those bells rang this morning, Leo's not very smart either, so you're in good company. Since those bells rang this morning,
What's
it's
the
been.
intelligence?
I was
I'm
gonna say,
curious.
I was gonna say, with 11, am I the highest or do you have higher than me?
I have an 11 as well.
And just to confirm, oh no, actually,
definitely the smartest.
Leo is actually the smartest. His charisma is a 9 though.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
No, that's a
Considering he's
ranger.
playing it,
My charisma's
yeah.
a 12.
18.
Yeah, I'm a warlock.
Yeah, I would certainly hope so.
I wish I had an 18 anywhere.
All in good
That's in
time.
my con.
I didn't roll an 18.
Sure, let's go. Do some hammer therapy.
All right.
Did you
So-
just say that out loud?
No.
You just said that out loud. No.
Put it away.
You make some more jam?
What do you think?
I think he uses the hammer to make jam.
Can I try them this time?
Eugene reluctantly,
I'm gonna pull Professor Oak.
Sheets.
There's a time and place for everything.
But I want to use the
Bikes in the
bicycle
church.
now! Reluctantly sheathed.
How did everybody sleep last night? I had a terrible dream.
With a deception of 9, I see.
So it was more like.
Well, but when is the stuttering not different, though?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, him stuttering is like, okay. What else is new?
Oh
It
no!
doesn't-
Lovely. Me
It's
too.
in
Me too. Me too. Me too.
songs.
Yeah.
It does. You have to really huck that to actually roll.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
So, I've got a lot of electronics behind me. Don't throw it. I have to get him like a rolling tray that's like this long.
We need like the sleuth, like where they just like you put it at the top.
Oh,
and
it's like a
just-
slide.
Yeah.
What material would we make that out of?
Well,
so
you
it
would start with
doesn't-
like we would start with like a nice balsa wood, keep it like nice and light, and then you would
Put some leather
you would
over it.
leather or felt line it, and then at the bottom we'd have like a tray kind of like that.
I think felt might get torn up too much by it.
You think felt would be torn up too much?
Did you see his dice tray?
I rolled it like 4 times already and it's got big dings.
Well, that's because you Gronk spike it into the ground.
No. I didn't though. I just went,
From up here, that is a Gronk
well,
spike.
from over there.
That thing, I think there's a dent in the table beneath that.
Yeah, somehow, I don't know how the hell this thing
Like somehow, like
Right, so.
one of the
Anyway,
neighbors
with
beneath
16,
us
I
has
said
a
it was
concussion.
lovely.
Oh, good. I'm glad everybody. I'm glad everybody slept well.
I may have dreamt about. We've heard the name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've heard it.
Oh, that's
I
curious.
dreamt of the Baron. And he tried to drown me.
We don't have a baron.
The count.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh. Why did he try to drown you? It seems.
We don't have a count.
Seems silly, doesn't it?
Was it? Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Little hint for any of you if you ever try to drown me. I can breathe water.
Drown him in fire.
So Sam,
Oh, sir.
just
Don't you worry about thing.
Drown me just
Like in corn, yeah.
It doesn't worry about liquid.
So anyway, I'm blasted.
I could just submerge you in sand and just keep packing you in.
So is this conversation happening while we're walking through
Yes.
town?
Alright.
Reyna, high or low?
Oh.
High or low, Reyna?
Hi.
Alright. As you walk through the center of the town past the tavern, you
These bitches. Those catty bitches.
have a wonderful smell wafting through the air, and it reaches your
I
nose.
don't want any pie. I want nothing to do with pie.
You hear the sound of small wooden wheels rolling across the damp cobbles. You trace the lonely sound to a hunched figure bundled in rags, pushing a rickety wooden cart through the fog. The light smell of pastry wafts from the cart to you. It's like the best smelling food you've smelled since, well, probably most of you left Lockley, if not before that. Because you've been eating hardtack and whatever has been around, really.
Hardtack is really difficult to pass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're baking flour, essentially. It's water and flour. Maybe salt if you're feeling saucy.
So she's going door to door. Occasionally somebody will come to the door and she will present them with a package, and they will present a shiny coin, and she will put it into her pouch.
Robert.
Seems strange, because she's very haggard and old and hunched over the cart, but she moves pretty quickly from house to house to get that coin. Mm-hmm. Much hustle.
And flow, even.
As you're passing by, she waves that into you, Obith. Hail, sir! As you...
And at that maybe in the corner.
And it's like, it's the only one we haven't seen yet!
Ugh.
Yeah. Hello, dearie!
Hi.
Man, she's just like the image
Anyone
of
getting
trustworthy
fucking
right
Snow White flashbacks right now?
Anybody got
You
nail
look
clippers?
very peckish,
Wow.
boy. Shush. Hey, you. You look peckish, my dear. It looks like you haven't had a good meal in quite a while. You must be hungry.
I think I'm fairly okay.
Oh, well, that's a shame, because my pies are the best in the land.
It's a little early for pie.
Oh, they're meat pies, my dear. Don't worry.
Oh,
Nourishing.
Rice.
Huh?
Meat pies?
Does she look like Helena Bonham Carter?
No, I wouldn't say so.
But you
The
got it.
best pies in London.
They are the best pies in Barovia.
I can't say that.
Well, perhaps you should try one, my dear. You look a little thin.
How many for 4?
It's a gold piece for one.
Flip her 4.
Hmm?
I flip her 4.
She gives you 4 pies. Still warm. Much appreciated, my dear girl.
Pardon.
Nice.
Oh, this is lovely. I will. Leo wraps it up and puts it into his pouch for later.
Not for now.
Oh, good point. Shit.
We got nothing else to do.
We can sit down and eat. That's fine. You're right. It is morning.
Yeah.
Should we take a seat in the tavern?
I think the people don't feel. Maybe there's a bench out here.
There's no benches out here.
Wasn't there one by the well behind that lady's house?
Go sit in her backyard.
Yo,
Let's sit in
I
this-
ain't going in that fucking tavern. I'm going against those catty bitches.
Those catty bitches.
Reyna, high or low?
We're gonna go low.
There's no benches outside.
Benches don't exist. They're meant like stemmies.
Holiday heart. It's a thing until
Oh.
June.
Until June. And then it's just holiday heart again.
It's got a 6-month window.
Every 6 months.
Christmas heart, the 4th of July heart.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't buy any for Reyna and Ismark, so I feel like it'd be inappropriate for us to go there with nothing in hand. share? Not a bad idea, actually. I probably won't eat a whole one myself. Thoughts?
I have them.
And they are what?
We could, before pie, 6 of us, math, we could, some of us won't eat a whole, we just get them like that.
They're single serving pies.
You never mind.
Sorry, they're like small pies. That you would,
Like those fucking tabletop
like
ones?
tabletop pies, yeah.
Fucking gold for a tabletop? Well, I mean, you do spend $1
They're
for
the
a
best
tabletop.
pies in Barovia.
The only
Best damn pies on Barovia.
I mean, I suppose we can eat and move. I just.
Real quick. Podcast purify food and drink.
Where's my fan? I go and make sure how that works.
On yours or all of ours?
All non-magical food within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range. Purified under free of poison and disease.
Oh, sweet, yeah. We'll hold our pie up into the circle.
Well, we're just already here.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
It's the circle.
go with food.
It's a circle of pies.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The
It's
pie's magical.
3.14.
Are they?
I don't have detect magic.
I do. I detect magic and do 4 per rest. Yeah, fuck it. Eugene's gonna detect magic. He's skeptical. That lady was creepy AF.
The pies are not magical.
Ah, so I purified them.
Yay.
Listen. I can use
He's
these-
got an intelligence of 9.
That lady was creepy as fuck. She had her strong hand out.
Take my good hand.
You know, this discussion's taking far too long. Leo bites into his pie.
Yeah, I'll bite in mine too.
Ooh, lamb. And ooh, it's very good. You said you're biting into yours?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. Taste of lamb, venison. Very, very strong meat. There's like meat, potatoes, and all the filling. Make a con saving throw.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh! Leo's just munching away. This is very good.
22.
22. You make it as well.
This is fantastic.
You see these two just eating away, munching on pies?
Listen, I purified it.
Yeah, he just purified it.
It's clean. This house.
Oh, my dear, go ahead. This is a lovely pie. It may actually be the best pie I've ever had.
I'm totally down to take stuff,
We didn't take it.
We bought it. Obviously, there's a Food and Health Administration here or an FDA for, mincemeat pies.
Fuck it, Eugene.
This is the Food and Drug Administration for mincemeat pie.
Eugene's in it.
I purified it.
Exactly. I take
Con save of 19.
One single bite.
Yeah, it's delicious.
At an 8.
Got an 8. Got an 8, Reyna.
Oh
That's my thing. That's all I've got.
So Reyna's standing and eating a pie.
I took one single bite.
She's chewing. These are very and she's out.
Is that old Biddy still here?
She's around the village. Reyna, you are having
A stroke.
some of the most wonderful dreams you can ever imagine. Far removed from any evils or terrible things you've ever had. Maybe you're dreaming of being the bride of the Count. Who knows? I don't presume to know your character that well. Maybe you are now ruling the Cinder Expanse from the palace in Drakmir. Maybe you've reached further beyond Drakmir and rule the entire continent. We don't know. I mean, I'm assuming you have a lust for the powers.
Maybe I'm just blasting everything.
Maybe you're just blasting
I'm just
everything
sitting
in
at
your
the top
path.
of the Astral Clock Tower, just sniping people from the top of the fucking tower.
I picture like it's not even that. Like she cast
Well, then, here's the thing. Bertram's walking down the street and it's like, BAM! It's like, oh, my arm!
I like to picture more like she's like the Kaizo, like she's like casting large on herself and she's like stomping through Jack and
Eldritch Cannon! Boom!
Eldrick, fuck you!
You can see the runes light up her arms.
So Reyna is
the fucking
like,
diamond weapon.
wicked snoring, deep in the dirt, just
Super ladylike.
drooling, the whole deal.
To be
It
fair,
is not an
she-
elegant sleep, but it sounds amazing.
I look down and I say, to be fair, she's the one that bought them.
To be fair.
I did my damnedest. I tried.
And you failed miserably.
He's gonna still get fucking blasted.
Jake, you're trying to wake her up. Reyna.
You actually do wake her up. You're
What?
fucking mad he woke you up, because it was a wonderful dream.
Your face was
That's what you sounded like when you were snoring.
sure.
Oh, no, this doesn't have to happen. Oh, no, my dear. Oh, put those down. No.
No sudden movements. Any of us. We've got like a Truxian standoff.
Perhaps we should actually go meet up with Ismark in Arena.
Perhaps.
And maybe, find this pie lady who seems to have tried to drug us. Later.
Tried to drug us.
Well, succeeded a little bit.
Only on the one.
That's a 25% success rate. Most businesses fail that way.
Leaders.
Or was it 75% success?
No.
Splitting hairs at that point.
Yeah.
You see this bull thrown on our way to,
Make a perception check.
that is 19.
She starts blasting.
Eugene, sick 'em.
Oh, hell. Oh, yep. She's got her cart next to a house, and she presents them with a pie.
I'd like to
And
cast Fireball.
They
We are casting Suggestion
on who?
on the old lady.
Mm-hmm.
And the suggestion is, and I believe I have to word this correctly,
You do.
You want to eat.
that
Think carefully.
Think of it like a wish. Word it really well.
Mm-hmm.
she has just heard the most amazing news that she can go and sell her entire stock of pies up at the castle, but only if she hurries quickly and doesn't stop.
All right. What is your spell saving DC?
That was what? 8 plus proficiency plus charisma?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a 14.
That would be a 14. Do.
That is a
And it's a wisdom?
yeah, it's a wisdom.
There's a saving throws right there. She does this for a second. I don't appreciate you trying to fool me, dearie. We will talk later.
So she starts blasting.
Do I
If you're still paying attention, however, you see she's still like the man at the door is looking very like grim and sad, and she's you can't really hear what's going on, but you're pretty sure she's demanding payment. And she points inside, and you see the man go, and she almost looks like she's reaching to her waist, and the man disappears quickly, comes back out with a small child, and pushes him out the door.
Oh no, she gets blasted out.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes!
Anyways.
You two can also make perception checks. I know, I'm making Jerry roll. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, I'm still terrified of Reyna, and I think nope. No, don't see anything. I see her starting blasting. She gets angry.
What did you roll?
That's 16.
A 1.
Jesus, yeah. You are fully focused on what Reyna's
what a
doing.
coincidence.
Did you roll
What
one
did
as well?
you roll?
Did you roll a 1? Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
God damn it.
My eyes are closed. My ears are plugged.
I'm listening to the fucking gorillas. Feel Good Incorporated.
I'm eating more pie.
Boys,
Boom,
boys,
boom, 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 boom,
did
boom, boom.
that woman just take their child?
She did indeed.
Huh?
You guys now notice because Leo pointed it out
Oh.
to you. I'm so glad I rolled.
That was a 16 to hit, by the way.
That is a 16
Hold
to
up.
hit.
Stop.
Collaborate and listen.
We got a Luke.
There's
Gotta
a
loop.
brand new mission.
Just in time. We're blasting an old lady.
Blasting an old lady. So anyways, Reyna started blasting.
You'll be proud of yourself, though. You passed a very important Constitution check.
Anybody?
You missed.
How's the interview go?
Actually, really good. Really good.
Nice.
A 16.
You missed.
Fuck is this lady?
However, you can all roll initiative now.
Alright. I do not have dice or pencil. I'm so unprepared.
Oh, don't worry. I got you covered, boy.
Alright.
Give him the one.
Oh, I just rolled a 20.
Luke.
Yes.
Roll with this.
Roll with.
No.
What a tank!
That's a 22 to him.
I'm gonna roll initiative with this bad boy, and then that'll be it.
11.
It doesn't. That's the thing is, it does not roll.
But I'm a halfling, so.
It doesn't roll when you like go down. It just
You
stops.
fucking
You have to
suck.
huck it. You got a 22?
Yes.
Dude, that thing fucking sucks. Don't actually roll.
That is an 8 for
Don't
initiative.
count that.
I'm
Don't
counting,
count
that's
that.
fair.
So we'll just do that.
There we go. Okay.
What did Leo get?
Leo got an 8 for initiative.
Alright.
What are we fighting? What did I miss?
And we fighting that lady.
Ooh.
So she's the one who
She
sold
Eldritch
us.
blasted that lady.
So she sold us pies.
Gotcha.
And then
Everyone ate the pies and nothing happened.
Oh.
Reyna ate the pie and passed the
Just a
fuck
little
out.
handful.
Oh,
And now she's trying to steal a small child.
So,
I win. 22.
22?
No, I got 22. Was it what?
Sure.
Who's got a higher dex?
I have 16.
I rolled a
How many
number
are
1.
half?
Fuck.
I did too.
Oh, I burned
Confident.
myself on the oven.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
not
tough.
fucking good.
Yeah. I was cooking a pizza and I went to grab it.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like
sure.
400 degrees, so don't do that.
No, that's what you say. What he goes.
It aches in my bones, which is good.
Well, the fact that you felt is a good thing. I mean, it's not a 3rd degree. When you don't feel the burn, you have a problem.
I also tried casting suggestion on the lady and it didn't work.
It was a good try.
Yeah, you can have fun fighting.
Great spell.
Mm-hmm. What was your initiative, sir?
11.
11. Alright.
So I'm trying to pull
Reyna.
out and stone.
Trying again.
You have
That is a
benefit of a
17.
full rest and all that fun stuff too.
Okay. You roll a 17?
Yes.
That is a hit.
You murder an old lady.
In the middle of the street.
That is a 10.
That's
Yeah.
10?
How far away are we from her at this point?
I'm going to say 50 feet. You definitely got her. And you rolled 10?
Yep. And I'm gonna back up 15.
How many?
15.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be 65 away from her.
It's a 10-foot wide boulevard that you guys are on, so.
Okay.
And she's at like a corner house.
I forgot the markers.
That's okay. We can theater the mind it for now. Sure. Dearie, that was quite unnecessary.
Yeah, we can position our people, but we don't need to like the crazy stuff.
Yeah,
I'll get a.
just, like, figuring out where it is. Taking that child wasn't necessary.
You could have just said you wanted me to give him back.
There we go.
I
We can
said
say-
I wanted you to
We can
leave.
say that's the broken down hack.
I live here, unlike you. Jerry's like, she is right. Interlopers.
Anyway.
You had a really bad dream last night, by the way. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
She just shoots her a look at this point.
People kept comparing you to Finn,
Terrorize.
and they said he was the best at everything, and it was just the worst.
You want the boy? Take him. She pushes the boy in front of her. He stumbles a little, but he is about 5 feet in front of her. Don't want him that bad anyway. You're going to continue to use your little tricks and try to murder me in the streets?
Depends. Are you leaving?
I will be gone, but well, I'm sure you'll be gone soon enough too, and I will return to sell my wares. I can always come back for the boy. Again, I live here. You do not.
Where I'm from, taking children is not acceptable.
From here, people do what they have to do to survive.
Exactly.
I will take my leave. This is fine. Again, I will always want business elsewhere. None of my issue. None of my problem. And we'll all be worm food soon anyway. So what do I care? She pushes her cart out of town. Just
Roll initiative for that.
you did hit her with a pretty aggressive Eldritch Blast there. God damn. You thought the pie was delicious, by the way.
I mean, it fucking was. I purified it.
What about second breakfast?
Before you go, can I have another pie?
She only took one bite.
I literally just push him over. The pie minus 1 bite.
Yours was perfectly fine. It might not have just been kind of Reyna's stomach. Who knows?
You know.
Some bad carrots.
Have another nibble, of course.
All right,
naturally.
make a con save.
Oh.
Ooh, that is a low roll. That is that is an 8.
That is exactly what I got.
Woo! You're out.
Seems my pies are still popular anyway. Foolish girl. She's still walking away.
I'm taking another fucking pot shot at this lady.
Go ahead.
That's a miss. That's a 15.
Try to be stronger, little one.
I wake him up.
You know what?
Eugene asks Reyna, are we doing this?
She's walking away still.
Let her go.
As you wake up, you remember we have a funeral to attend.
Gentlemen, my lady, I believe we have other business to attend to.
I will catch you up real quick. So, they killed Doru.
Yeah.
You escorted Ismark and Irina back to their house.
Okay.
Ismark said he wanted to prepare. You left the house to come meet up with these guys, and now you're all heading back because everybody went, no, we should have stayed with them still.
Yeah, okay.
Just so you know.
I am sending the hawk. And basically, he's going to be out of, range of, swiping or really throwing anything, and he is just going to basically mock the shit out of this lady. I can project my voice for it.
Yeah.
It's like road rage.
How far do you you have a complete empathetic link with them for as long as...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think that the link is forever, but the voice I think is like a range of a mile or 10 miles or something.
Which is good because we're well within a fucking...
Yeah.
I think the voice has a... I mean, it's ridiculously far.
Yeah, it's like a
Your
stupid
player's
distance.
handbook is here.
I was gonna say, it's a stupid distance, and I don't remember exactly what it was, so I didn't write it down. I figured I'm never gonna be out of it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
She misty steps with the whole cart.
As long as you are on the same plane of existence.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Good to know.
That works.
So long as she doesn't just fucking teleport to the next dimension. I
Yeah,
think
as long
we're
as the
okay.
bird's not hanging out in Drachmere, you're good.
What happens if she kills him?
I mean,
That's why he is out of striking distance. He's basically at the top of the tree level and just viciously mocking her.
he's
from
the
above.
UAV in Call of Duty. Yeah, it's possible for him to be taken out, but it's very unlikely.
Oh, look at that.
That's the Mac.
I like that.
I was looking for a picture frame to hang up the Taldori map that I have. Put it in the room right above the
Cool.
computer thing.
Okay.
So we're 17 to 22, 23 size. It's funky.
Yeah.
And then basically just above Reyna's head.
The fact that it's double-sided doesn't help though.
The Telltale series. Percentile chance, 55% chance.
All right. Hawk just kind of looks at you. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Oh, you don't want that.
Nope. Oh, I rolled a 3. Serious, good thing I missed you.
Hey, I'll keep an eye out for any shady dealings up here. Don't worry about that. Gotcha.
He just nods to you and takes off.
He has a cousin in Dracnia that's a parrot.
Toucan.
It's a telepathic
Don't
anyway.
confuse me with them common macaws.
He's up in the air and he's like, she's moving a lot quicker than we think she should.
Just not right about this lady.
Something not right a lot of this place.
Welcome to Barovia.
Oh, by the
Enjoy
way,
your stay.
On the way back, I tell them about the procession of the dead that I witnessed that night. Of all the previous guests of Barovia.
What do you
I
think?
said yoinks once.
Yoink, Scoop.
Yoinks.
Oh my jeez! It's actually the old lady, but wearing a mask.
Oh, jeez.
Red herring.
All right.
So I
Alright,
tell
so
them.
we're, I guess,
Yes.
I want to point out that
getting back.
he did eat all the pie. He went like, he looked at it and was like, second breakfast.
What about Lebanese? Afternoon tea?
Gotta realize halflings are
They're food.
I do have
Wicked
advantage
foodies.
on saves against poison. So,
yeah, I mean,
that's more than
Because he purified it.
yeah.
Listen,
There was no poison and it wasn't
now
magical.
now I want to
I
know
would
what the
like
fuck
to
was going
change
on.
my Obith filter.
Pretty sure you fucked up.
Oh no, I want to know what the fuck it was. Your battery's running low, by the way.
Oh no.
Probably plug that in if you want to keep the music.
Would like to keep the music. At least for a little while. So, let us.
Lettuce. I prefer kale.
Okay, I like spring mix.
Spring mix. I have some spring mix.
Spring mix and spinach for a salad.
Just spinach.
Just spinach is good. I like just spinach.
I love me some baby spinach leaves.
So on the way back, I'll go to Reyna. So while I don't agree with her taking children, what happened when you fell asleep?
That pie wasn't natural.
You're not answering the question.
It gave me everything I wanted.
Everything you ever.
Look around. Is there any happiness here?
No.
There you
Ah, you're so fucking good. I like it.
That being said, we're going to do again.
So many wires.
She's
Do
dead.
it. Do it. Take a shot.
Do it, Big Mama. Take the shot.
That being said, maybe not in the middle of the street, where
It strikes me that there is no guard or police force or any sort of authoritative presence here other than this count.
quick question.
Yes.
Would I have understood that it was not just a dream, my dream? Or do you want to roll for it?
Yeah, you all know those dreams were a little more than
Okay.
what meets the eye.
I don't think they Let's keep that in mind. Maybe she can learn a lesson. The old bitch.
She's going after him again.
Smash her car. Enter house.
I'll see if I can find out where she lives.
She does have a board following her.
Boy,
Boy.
the thing's for the boys.
The Wayne, the what?
The boys
There's-
play.
The birds who eat the cheese
Fun
boys.
movie.
It was a really fun movie.
Good to know. So, shall we continue on? No, I'm not talking for.
Yeah, you're not him anymore.
You're right. I'm not. I'm not actually here.
Shall we continue on?
That works.
Yeah, might as well. Go get them. Bury their dead.
So to get my timeline straight, so we killed Daru.
Yep.
So the body of the Burgermeister is at the church.
Yes.
We then
They bunked down at the church.
Okay.
You escorted Irina and Ismark back to their house.
These two dicks left me to do the watch.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then you came back in the morning to come get us.
You basically had a like, oh, I should hurry up to the funeral. But then you were like, oh,
Shit.
I should have also escorted them, and I didn't wait. And
Yeah.
you kind of had like a morning brain fart.
Gotcha. I'm still new to this hero business anyway.
There you go. See, exactly.
We can all be a hero.
So you arrive at the Burgermeister's mansion.
Burgermeisters?
Burgermeisters? Meister Burgers?
Burger.
Heatmeister?
I miss.
Chin, 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 chin.
Ah, they live in New York.
One more door opens, there's still a chain.
The wall's like this thin, but there's like a reinforced door.
They got a 10-inch screw.
Good
Oh.
morning.
Alright. It's his mark at the door. Oh. Alright.
You know, they locked the door after you left.
We don't want you
Yeah.
back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Why didn't you wait for us?
I had some business to take care of quickly. I'm sorry, I forgot. I apologize.
He's dressed in finery for the most part. He's also wearing a well-made breastplate, long sword at his hip.
Are you expecting trouble, Ismark?
It's my father's funeral. I must look the part.
You look absolutely dashing, I must say.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But just, if you wouldn't, just a little, kind of like, reach up,
Stop.
Pick me up. Daddy, what up? What up?
Irina. And as he turns, Irina's in a fitting gown for the occasion. Black. As it were. And she's... Gentlemen, and possibly lady, I don't actually pretend this. She is ravishing. Like, wow.
I thought you were saying that as Ismark, and I'm like, how dare, sir! And possibly lady.
Jaw.
I don't know what
Yes,
if
yes.
Reyna would be like,
Yes,
all right.
she would.
Roll for seduction.
Would that be like a wisdom save?
Could be.
Roll
Could
for
be.
bisexuality.
Roll for sexuality.
7.
7. Congratulations, you're a toaster. I think that's how that
I
works.
just keep burning the toaster. What's wrong with me? Someone tried to put a bagel in me and it wouldn't fit, and all the poppy seeds fell at the bottom, so every time I turn on, I just smoke.
Ismark, I didn't think to ask you this yesterday when we first met. How long have Rose and Thorn, the children that lived in the house that used to be standing at the beginning of the village, how...
House has been abandoned as long as I can remember, and I don't recognize who you're talking about. I
I
don't
believe
know.
they were the children. We found some of their belongings as we entered the town.
Irene.
Got it.
I think that house has been abandoned for quite some time. Kinda. Oh, it's not there anymore.
No.
I think a nice boutique would be good in its place. Small
Nothing's changed
coffee
in
shop.
Coffee shop, yes.
Nothing has changed in Barovia in quite some
Another
time.
tavern.
No, a coffee shop.
The tavern would
They
be
got
nice.
fish in.
And
Don't
also
go
we
in.
served
With some coffee, and they serve tea. And maybe they could like chill the
And you know what?
chill the coffee.
that there's a lot of deer in the woods, so maybe we can aim it after a buck. Oh, was there stars out last night? And
Could we move on, please? My father is currently rotting in a church.
I mean, what's an extra day? I mean, sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that. They come outside and you notice that Ismark takes his place to the left of Reyna and is kind of walking with his right hand on his sword, ready to be drawn. He looks the part right now. He would actually be on the right side because if he draws, he's gonna hit her on the left. So that's just me being a little not good. Well, you don't want to just draw out and then be like, oh, I just removed her head.
You don't want to draw out and slice her in half.
Well, when you draw out, you typically go forward because you have to get the whole sword out.
True.
Fight me, bitch!
That's why I just did a hammer.
So you guys make it to the church without any incident. You do notice that occasionally a couple townspeople have come out to follow you up as well. Not many, and they all follow you from quite a good distance.
Cool.
As you walk around to the graveyard, it's going to be out behind the church if you need to put it down there. Father Donovich has, surprisingly, for a man of his age and ability, he got a grave dug pretty well. Probably with the use of magical means. Got the grave dug so
We
quickly.
had a bunch of animated shovels come out and take care of it. Good thing Obith wasn't the other one that sort of
He's
buried.
I was gonna say he's actually Fagar. You notice there's a bunch of freshly
Fagar,
other
let him go.
undug graves.
Well, so the thing about Barovia is because of the nature of the world, there typically is always some empty graves that are open and available for use afterwards.
It's like a nature's recycling.
Yeah,
Reduce, reuse, reanimate.
it's Team Evil. They're a growth company.
Listen, sometimes you just need 12 skeletons.
Sometimes. It's like my go-to plan.
Yeah, not only yours
I want a
too.
baker's dozen skeletons, please.
They can only do a regular dozen. Well, I'm going somewhere else for my skeletons. Thank you.
I want only the finest skellies and the proper amounts.
So, Father Donovich takes his place at the head of the grave. He kind of looks to you, Brother Obith. Would you help someone fetch the Burgermaster? Burgermeister?
The Burgermaster.
Yeah.
Burgermaster.
Burgermaster.
The Ham Master. You got it.
Get the bosun. Wait. Wrong turn.
Yeah. Am I going to meet with somebody else, or are you one of these people's?
Yeah, whoever.
Yeah. Who wants to come?
I'm looking for volunteers.
Reyna literally just looks the opposite
Come on.
direction.
Eugene is very interested in the ground.
You cowards.
Your makeup looks fantastic this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Rude. Lady and gentlemen, might I remind you that we promised to help. Let us go grab the father.
We did help, and then the body's here. The grave's been dug, and clergyman. He needed the task to get the father.
I would, trust me, but it might be easier without me.
I just don't want
Very well. Would anyone else like to help?
You go. Ismark raises his hand and says, "I will help." Lazy shits.
to. Yep. Right, just
Ishtisha will remember.
to fetch an old man from
Let her.
a church. That's the 1% job.
No?
Yes.
Getting the casket, the heavy shit, the thing we carried 4 people with.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Well,
What did you think you were getting?
I don't know. Eugene was staring at the dirt.
That's a nice home.
We're getting the body.
I suppose Eugene will help him. He changed his mind.
He moves away.
Bamf.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's
That doesn't work.
that's something else, huh?
God damn it.
Yep.
We'll just stick with our sadness
Well, you
therapy
see,
music.
that's why you test ahead of time.
You suck.
I'm not
I
saying
know!
I'm not saying that. I'm just like.
Continue.
This is why late at night I listen to random music and soundtracks because I'm just remembering what comes late at night. I can't sleep.
I try to sleep late at night.
Well, that's fine. We'll make do. The casket is prepared. We lay it down at the gravesite. It's a little less ceremonial than it would be these days. It's more of a All right, everybody, lower it in gently.
1,
Don't
2,
drop it.
3, push.
Don't drop it.
And you'll take your. You kind of get a. You kind of take your spot next to Father Donovich, kind of. Because it's not just one funeral; it's two.
You're next.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everybody else takes a place in the crowd, and he starts to intone just a very somber talk of
Your body will decay.
yeah, but your spirit lives on. Don't forget the pincers. Drunk Daniel Radcliffe. That was actually my favorite of the movies. I just like
It's everyone's favorite.
Yeah, this is really well done. He's making some very like a new dawn will rise. Lots of very flowery similes and metaphors for a couple play on words with the word morning.
I try not to groan.
You fail.
Yeah, and audibly, everybody make a perception check.
Oh, I should have got the one that I did before. It wasn't for that.
11.
11.
That'd be a lucky 13.
All right. 10. Everybody who rolled above a 12 hears a somber violin dirge playing across through the fog, essentially. It's hard to tell a direction. And Father Donovich almost wavers for a second, takes a deep breath, and continues on. Continues on, droning a little bit quickly. Start to notice that people are kind of paying hushed respects and then leaving. Yes? You hear it, and it's getting a little louder slowly.
Eugene looks upon and goes. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Well, you're still here, like intently trying to figure out why this guy's making jokes during a funeral, but it might just be the way of the Barovians, you know.
So I would like to go up to the casket, pay my respect, sleight of hand
Just the
letter.
Oh my fucking god.
Down into the casket.
My God.
Oh my God! Roll a sleight of hand.
That is an 18.
That's good.
Wow.
That's really good sleight of hand.
Yeah, you managed to do
You
it.
pressed F for respects, and with the other hand you put
Nice.
I have one somewhere.
However, as you put the letter in, the violin is getting louder and louder. If you've rolled above or you were next highest, you hear it now. You're still obliviously sitting here like, oh my God, this is going on forever.
I've got a tension headache.
You're like, I can eulogize quicker than this man can.
Alright,
They're
so
dead. They didn't used to be. Put them on the ground.
Let's commemorate their body to the sea.
So, yeah, now that I've paid my respects, I'm just going to kind of slowly start moving towards kind of like at the edge where I think the sound is coming from, wherever direction that may be, since it's kind of omnidirectional right now and I can't really tell, and I just want to kind of
Make a
slowly
perception check.
make my way kind of around to try to figure out what's
As you
going
move
on.
away from the droning voice of Father Donovich.
That's a 13 for perception.
Alright. You look up, and standing at the steeple, leaning there, is a man playing the violin. And you recognize this man. And your heart kind of skips a beat a little bit because it was the man from your dream in the carriage last night. And then as he draws the bow up on the violin, he plays a very screeching, halting note. And now you all hear and see where he is.
Yeah, I want power.
You recognize him too. Because he was in your dream last night that we haven't really fleshed out yet. And you recognize him as Count Strahd von Zarovich.
I immediately. Count's a pretty high up there. I'll ceremoniously bow.
Well, at least one of you knows how to respect your betters.
Well, you said I could be a general, so
My dear Tatiana, it pains me to see your father is passed.
Oh boy, he's thirsty.
Tatiana?
Reyna steals herself and says, I knew you would be here, Strahd. It's very informal of you. It's almost as if you were speaking to a lover. She cringes and takes a step back and says, you mistake yourself, sir. We were always meant to be together, Tatiana. And yet, here you are defying me once again. In the distance you hear, once again, a wolf howl. Oh. Don't worry, though. You'll see in time. As for your protectors here, I don't think they will be very much of a problem. They're all fractured.
I'm decimal. Thank you very much.
Murderers, liars, thieves. Though
I cough and thaumaturge right behind his ear. Dickhead.
it's very brave of you, Obith. Might also be considered very foolish of you.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was just
How high up is he?
He's on the belfry, about 15 to 20 feet up.
Can I, as we're looking at him having this conversation, can I just kind of size him up and use my
The
hunter's
answer is
sense
yes.
ability on him?
Yep.
All right. He's within 60 feet.
I'll
Okay.
give it to you.
All right. So I learn any immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities that he has,
Immunities, resistances, and what?
and vulnerabilities.
All right.
wow.
Ready to write?
Immunities, everything.
Resistances. Necrotic.
Surprise.
Right? Bludgeoning. Piercing.
For non-magical.
And
right?
slashing from non-magical.
All right.
All you get is resistances?
No, I get immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Vampire weaknesses that you learned as well.
The sunlight radiant. Water.
The
Sunlight.
forbiddance, the stake to the heart, running water, sunlight.
Running water, you say?
Yeah, it's a really interesting thing. Like vampires can't cross running water.
Yeah.
If they do, they take a lot of damage.
If they end their turn in running water, they take a significant amount of
So
damage.
take the fight to the river.
I am the real.
I can make water?
Any vulnerabilities?
Sir Tealeaf, I see you are looking. No vulnerabilities.
Just make water.
Kind of size him up.
It's different. It's not like water. It's like running.
Yeah,
Like
but I
before,
can
so-
shape water.
You're a grand hero from your homeland.
Oh,
It's terrible
you
that no
humble
one
me.
knows the truth that you were lucky once. And were paraded as a hero afterwards.
Sorry, sir. I think you mistaken me for someone else.
Maybe my cousin Finn?
You can roll a bluff on that.
All right. That's a -1. That's still a 15.
That's an natural. I see that for you.
Yeah, they can do that too. You guys want to roll?
Oh, what? What are we rolling for?
Insight.
Insight?
Don't listen to him. He's a hero.
11. How would you get? What'd you
I
roll?
had a 15.
I rolled a
I'm
one.
still fucking.
Do you think you can lie to the master of this land? I see right through you, boy. But
Leo's just kind of like sinking back a little bit.
Mhm.
Kind of like called out. He's a little. His posture kind of diminishes a little bit. Kind of looking a little nervous. Kind of looks over at his buddies and.
Eugene has complete faith in Leopold because he rolled a 1 on his insight.
all right.
Opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Snaps his fingers, and you hear surrounding you slowly.
Hey, oh. Simmer down.
The almost pouring from around the church from above where he stands are
Candy?
no swarms of rats coming towards you. And you may all roll initiative.
I killed your wolf. You think rats are gonna scare me?
You killed the wolf because I willed it, boy.
That's a 20 on initiative.
Ooh. You doubt my power, Strahd.
It was 18 and then it was slightly rolled and now it's a 4.
I rolled myself a nice 11 again. I rolled a 9 plus 2, 11.
Total 9.
Do we need markers for Irina and Bismarck?
I think we have.
Irina is the tentacle girl,
This could be a Bismarck.
That can be in his mark.
and Irina is
Donovich is fleeing.
I was gonna say, we have one too many.
This could be Irina.
Yeah, why do we have so
Why
many?
do we have one too many?
Maybe why? Oh no,
Nice.
the girl missing arm was supposed to be the hag.
Oh.
I just picked
Remember
something.
when you shot the old lady?
Yeah, I just picked something.
That's what happens when you mess with Reyna. You can't even stand.
Don't worry about the children, just messing with Reyna.
Mind you, that wasn't
Well, that's
spoiler
like-
alert,
that was
that's a
just
derogatory
a-
term to
that way.
old crones.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna let her go
And-
basically with a glass.
let
and
us
then
not
she took the
forget.
kid, and I'm like, yeah, no fuck. We shoot again.
Then invented Donovich.
We fighting the Baron?
Well, I mean, he's
He's
president-
there.
He's president. of
He's
Canada.
watching. He may
Here we
intervene.
go. This can be the Fiona.
Alright, so where are their
Tatiana?
Tatiana. So,
tops?
our first combatant will be Leo.
Alright, Lightning Leo. Quick on his feet as always. Is
Well,
going
Vel.
is going to kind of position himself on the far side of the grave, kind of like back a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I will. I'm going to bonus action throw up a hunter's mark on, I'll say, this red swarm right here.
Red Swarm.
Yep, just kind of lock and loaded.
it's Red Squadron.
I have red, blue, and black there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'll take the crossbow out, aim, steady myself. I will shoot. And that is an 11 to hit.
I'm the accent one here.
That's an
What?
11 to
What
hit.
did you say?
I mean, Eugene would like to
You get
rage
the
and turn into a giant Remoras.
Is that
No.
one of your things?
Maybe.
You hit with you rolled what?
An 11 to hit.
That is a hit, sir.
Really?
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Alright.
Danger.
So,
mouse.
that
Holy shit, that's
is-
max damage.
No, that's a 3, not an
Was
8.
it 3? Oh, it looked
Yeah.
like an 8 from this angle.
Yeah. So that's 6 plus 6 is 12 points of piercing damage.
Very good.
Alright.
That was red.
Yeah, on red.
Red Dead? Redemption?
Sorry.
That's my turn.
All right. We have a Leo is gone. We have a Eugene.
Eugene's next.
Yeah, everybody will roll fucking terribly on that one,
Well,
for the record.
I mean,
Which way we going, sir?
well, if you want to just put me up one square. Yeah, right there, right in that one. Let's see. So far, that's 5 feet in my movement. I have 25 left. I want to see what I. So I'm just trying to see like how close everything is and if I can make it. I only have 25 feet of movement left. I can make it the blue one, I suppose. With 25?
No.
You're ready in action.
Yeah, you're right. I can't make it there. Okay. Well, I guess what I'll do is, since I'm right here.
Actually, if I had moved you diagonally here instead of straight up, I could get you over there with 25 extra feet.
There you go.
Yeah, screw it.
Yeah.
I'll go towards the blue one, and I'll save my rage for now. I'll just kind of. Actually, screw it. Fuck it, I'll rage. Why not? That's the point.
Fuck yeah.
I'll rage and reckless, and technically, even though during the Wolf Fantasy, I should have only been taking half damage for those fuckers with my extra 10 hit points. I was beefy boy there. Beefy.
It was only a dream.
I know it was only a dream, but I mean beefy because I had a lot of 10 hit points and rage.
Mhm.
So it was like half damage and all the hit points.
10
Alright,
points, sir.
bonus action rage, rolling a 7. My weapon deals psychic damage, gains light thrown property, has a 20, 60 foot, and if I chunk it...
Wait, it gets light and thrown?
Light and thrown properties, it deals psychic damage instead of bludgeoning, and when I throw it, it reappears into my hand at the end.
It's basically Mjolnir.
Yeah. Yeah, my hammer's turned into Mjolnir.
God damn it, Rudy.
What kind of fucking anime bullshit subclass is this?
This is Unearthed Arcana, is what it is.
Boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, so...
God damn.
I'm
You
just
gotta say the thing.
I would like to rage. No. Eugene is just gonna let out a sling of expletives in Undercommon, and yeah, it's other language.
Man.
It says Undercommon.
Oh, that's
His
those are interesting
Warhammer
words I don't
is just gonna go
understand.
kind of like all shimmery and look like a Covenant War Sword, where it has like that kind of like crackle going around it, and you can see through it. And yeah, I'm gonna frickin'. I'm just gonna bop it. I'm gonna recklessly bop it.
Little bop.
Twist
Bop it, twist it, pull it.
Assemble it.
Deassemble.
Cock it.
And a 9. I'll
Take the
take
shot.
9. Make that plus 5 for a 14.
That is a hit, sir.
Alright. For a whole 4.
Which squadron's that on?
Blue Squadron.
Blue Squadron.
Do you have your rage damage bonus?
Oh, sorry. 6.
I got you.
And it's psychic?
Yes.
You hurt their little rat brains.
I did. It's like I'm not even smashing them. They're just like,
Start
they're
seeing,
stroking out as they fall.
Obith!
That boy.
That boy Obith.
Things seem to be pretty well in hand right now. Okay.
I'm just gonna go pop it.
I'm gonna hang.
Oi, you! Come down here, mano a mano!
I'm gonna throw a fucking hammer at him.
That's not a good idea.
Start forming
Do you
water in
think
front of him.
this
Literally,
Eugene
I
ever had a
can
good
make
idea?
water and then shape the water to move in a spot.
Okay.
You all shouldn't have told me that.
Well, I mean, it's different, like Raging River versus I turn the tub on.
Listen, you said running
Technically-
water.
Technically, Leo's the only one who does that.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
it's-
out of character, y'all said.
But I'm just saying, like, in character, if you want to be a real cunt, what you can do is, like, shape water, then bless yourself. You just turn into a conduit of holy water.
We take the bag of holding and just jump 50 gallons of holy water in it, and then just surprise.
Surprise,
Rocket
motherfucker.
and pain, shit!
No, what I'm going to do is Sacred Flame over to the black sword.
I like the focus fire we got going on.
Alright.
Yeah, the what?
The focus fire we got going on.
Well, that's how you want to do it. You want to focus fire. I'm just trying to head off that blue one. So
I thought you
Right,
could
no,
the red
I
one.
mean,
No,
like,
you got
like
the red
literally,
one.
I thought
I was,
I
yeah,
Okay,
literally.
I'm
red
just
and blue
joking.
have been hit.
Yeah.
So hit the black
So
one.
I'm going for the black one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just joking.
So
It's our
Dex
DPS
13.
race now.
It really is a DPS race. I'm not going to win it.
Yeah, I don't think it made it.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
And then give me the equalizer.
This one?
This is the exact opposite. of
You want the other one?
Colors. You want to focus that shit. Less people to attack you.
6.
I survived way too many encounters I wasn't supposed to.
Do you want the equalizer 2.0?
The 3 red skulls, like, I'm so fucked.
I just want to hold it.
Plus,
Okay.
Trinket is MVP. That's
And
fair.
I want to ruin my security deposit. Clunk!
Oh my god.
Like,
Goes
it's-
down to the next floor.
It's so loud, like
Sorry.
someone downstairs just gets a concussion from hearing it.
That dog just starts going nuts.
I honestly just bought it as like a novelty.
That's pretty much what it is. It's a roll. That was you?
Hold on.
We need to slate like trebuchets.
And then bonus action, I'll pop the spiritual weapon.
Next section,
Ooh, yes.
Gilmore in person.
Yeah.
And rounding out the
Yeah, we'll
team.
pop up a spiritual weapon. I need something to act as my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
It actually is a bottle cap.
Shield.
Yeah. It'll pop up. It'll be an anchor.
Okay.
Big ol'
Oh,
anchor
okay.
with some chain.
Not a lightning bolt javelin. With the with a command word of yeet.
No, does it have to pop up like right next to me, or can I
No,
pop it up?
within 60 feet.
Yeah, within 60 feet? Okay. Well, then we'll just...
And we'll put it up 60 feet
Yeah,
down.
we'll just put it right... No, we'll pop it up right here next to this thing.
And you can make an attack with it.
Oh, I can?
Yes, you can.
Oh my god.
Spiritual weapon is fucking dumb.
It attacks.
Yeah.
It
I don't
attacks.
I don't use spiritual weapon enough.
The anchor like fucking winds
I
up and...
noticed.
so I have to
Heal
roll for
my
that.
party.
I know. Well, like, of cleric spells they should cast. Like, spiritual weapon is up there because at
12.
the very least it's another, like,
Yeah.
12 hits, right?
12's a hit.
Yeah, 12's a hit.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
11
What squadron was that on?
Black.
Black.
Black Squadron. Black Squadron Aces.
Ooh, 8 plus 3. So
11.
11. Okay, thank you.
It's okay. I got you.
His
Ooh,
guitar
there's
is pretty bad.
significantly less rats in Black Squadron right now.
I fucking hate
However, Black Squadron and the rest of them are all going to move in. That's Eugene?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Does his weapon get an opportunity attack?
They don't know any better.
Does spiritual weapon get an opportunity?
That's what I'm asking. It wasn't that so much like whether it would trigger one. It's like if the spiritual.
I think, I mean,
I'm going to defer
I'm
to
gonna-
you guys.
I'm going to defer to the other two DMs because I actually don't know. I would give it
I
to
don't
you.
use it enough to know.
I believe it doesn't, but it's your
Does-
call.
Because
I
it's
trust
not
Luke. I
like
trust
a
Luke.
creature. It's a weapon that's being directed.
Yeah. But they're all. So,
Try to touch me.
Red Squadron's going to attack the closest target.
Hey,
Hey, you.
Hey, you. What is your AC again?
18.
Since the weapon is not a creature and thus does not have a reaction.
Ah, yes.
Cool.
Blue Squadron is going to attack the nearest creature.
Eugene.
Nope.
Advantage.
Oh, yes. Ooh, that's a hit. Thank you for saving that. Damage. That was still about half. Take 5.
Halved.
Yes.
No, I'm
Oh, no.
up or down.
Down.
So 2.
Yes. Alright, that is the no. Black Squadron. I think that's...
Hey.
Nope.
Fuck y'all rats.
Alright, Reyna.
Blast him.
So, anyways, I started.
To just cozy on up to Reyna.
And
Kiss her. We said totally different
And
things.
I'm going to suggest that she go to Strahd and live happily ever after. Yeah, do we all go home? I'm going to shoot through her.
Well, no. I think it's decent aims against the red one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
line of sight.
Alright, we're going after Red Squadron.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
That might.
That's a massive hit.
And that is a 13.
Ooh. Spicy meatball. Red is looking much less ratty. If that makes sense.
I'm more like a mouse now. That's all I got.
Reyna. Strahd is going to play his violin. And keep an eye on you guys.
Okay.
Watching you and Irina very intently right now. Make an intelligence check.
That's neat.
You don't recognize the song he's playing. And new round with Leo.
Alright, Leo's going to reposition for a little bit of a better shot here. And fire.
Which one?
Red.
Red,
That is an 18 to hit.
that's a hit.
Alright, so that's 5 plus 1 is 6 points of piercing. Grazing blow.
But nice and effective still.
Alright.
Anything else?
Nope.
Eugene.
Eugene is going to back up 20 feet, taking the opportunity attack.
Advantage, right?
Is it advantage? Because it's a new round? And I haven't made reckless again?
Oh,
No, it's still
So, yeah, that's
it's still the beast.
is it until your next turn?
Yeah.
He's going to look up at Strahd. How high is he?
He's approximately 20 feet at this point.
I'm going to fucking fling my hammer at him, recklessly.
Oh.
Okay.
Are we doing that? Are we playing it like this? Because I had ideas,
I know.
but now I got new ideas.
Let's be a 20 and the other one just to see if I got that. No, so 20 to hit.
20 to hit?
Yep.
Take your hammer away.
Hit!
Alright. I'm going to hit him for 7 points of psychic damage. And then it's going to spawn back in my hand.
You hit him. He's going to take the 7 points of psychic.
My goal is to
Boomerang always comes back.
My goal, yeah, Boomerang, you do always come back. The goal is to kind of disrupt him from playing the fucking violin. It's like,
that is actually what happens.
Snaps all the strings.
Oh, you're gonna die, baby.
And then,
However, before it has a chance to return, you see that he actually caught it. He still took the damage from it, but he caught the hammer.
okay,
And he throws it to the ground.
alright. And once it lands on the ground, it does just reappear into my hand.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. Reappears in hand if thrown. Would you like me to read you this?
No, I'll give you
Okay.
I'll give you your class ability.
Shadows weave around a weapon of your choice that you're holding, and until your rage ends, your weapon deals psychic damage instead of its bludgeoning, dashing, or slashing, or piercing damage. It gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 and a long of 60. If you drop the weapon or throw it, the weapon dissipates and reappears in your hand at the end of your turn. Because basically it's turning into a
I gotta
shadow.
read. No, it's it. He catches it, he throws it down. It can pop back in your hand.
No, it's not that they can't, it does. That's the thing, though. He catches it, he throws it down, and then it's like, oh, shadow.
Yeah, but maybe him touching it
Yeah,
negates
but
something.
It's a question of what happens. It's
That sounds like something that they can figure out when they're done doing the playtest.
Yep.
It was this or the incredibly fucking broken monk.
yeah.
This is just this is chaos. Monk's like, monk's
I don't mind this. This is.
I was
fucking-
reading that.
Oh my god, the monk is fucking dumb. When I first started, I'm like, oh, this sounds good at dumb, and then I thought about it for a second,
You do hear a voice inside your head. It's not very smart to attack your commander, General MacCready.
Cobra Commander.
I wink.
That's seductive.
More like playfully,
Are you trying to make him think you're like? What do you have an end goal for winking, or are you just?
Eugene
Pants
is
off.
in a rage right now, so he's just having fun in the fucking sport of the fight.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Since Eugene took his swing,
But-
Obith.
Again, it's like he doesn't have a malicious smile. He's just raging.
I just feel like making these two rat things go away, so I'm gonna cast Shatter.
There you go.
Yeah. So looking up at Cunt von Strarovich.
I can't push it. No, there's an O there.
Yeah, you spelled that wrong.
You misspelled country.
No, I didn't.
There's an O in it.
Family Guy.
I'm just gonna, superhero. And 10-foot sphere. Con 13 save.
For all.
Can I get a couple minutes?
I mean, yeah.
10 feet sphere.
Actually, I have a shit ton. What am I talking about? I have literally as many as I need.
You have blue and black on you?
He has orange and black.
Okay.
Yeah, red.
Orange.
Red.
Red succeeded, black failed.
So, the damage total was 18, so red takes 9, and black takes 18.
18.
3d8 thunder damage.
Woo!
On a failed save or half as much damage.
Shatter
as
is-
successful.
Yeah, God forbid you're a construct or anything like that.
So, you kind of see all the rats kind of, and then they all die.
It's like
Double kill.
Double kill. Take your temporary hit. Oh, it's down your monk.
Took my fucking temporary hit points this time.
Fuck you!
Alright, Blue Squadron's still up though.
Yes,
And it's
it
going to
is.
take their turn. You're. You
Oh,
have a
hold on,
bonus action, sir.
Yeah.
I move it up to 20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet. I'll just start moving it towards me. Yeah. And then I'll move up next to it.
Good anchor. Good anchor.
That's a good little anchor.
Why do you have barnacles on you? Listen, no, you're a clean anchor.
Shape water.
Where you going, buddy? Wow.
But yeah, I would have been making eye contact with the cunt the entire time.
Licking your lips
Mm-hmm.
seductively. I like how we're all trying to seduce Strahd. It's interesting. It's different. I'm scary. I'm not looking forward to the role playing.
No, you're aroused.
That's what that is.
I mistook arousal with terror this entire time.
I've been doing this all wrong. Anyway, well, you doing anything else, Obith?
Nah.
All right.
Not at all.
Blue Squadron is attacking the nearest target
I need to get to the nearest target.
I think it would
What's
be
its movement?
it's probably Eugene, to be honest.
with nearest target within 30 feet.
I'm actually closer.
Are you really?
It's gonna go to you then. They are quite mindless.
That's a 14.
Miss.
What, do you have a thing where they attack you and get back?
And that will be their turn. And Reyna.
That is a 24.
That's a massive hit.
Eldritch
Disadvantage of
Blunderbuss.
5 feet in. Unless you have Warcaster.
Oh no.
We're gonna get your Warcaster.
That's still a 12.
That's still a hit.
It's half, but it's still awesome.
I also can't see the board right now, so.
That's an 8.
I like this new setup, but I also
damage
don't.
get half too, or
Nope.
just to hit? Okay.
Just the.
You gotta be closer.
Yeah. It's
I
just
don't
because
mind
like
the
you're
news
kind of
well.
like panicking as they're starting to climb up
Gotcha,
on you.
yeah.
I don't think.
Unless you have a blunderbuss.
Mm-hmm. 8.
And then I am just going to shift so I put myself between Irina and the rats. So they would have to go through me to get to her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I have.
He stops playing the violin. Puts her down. Flicks his hands. The rats go away. I grow bored here. However,
Just wanted to let you know I could.
this was entertaining. We should do this again sometime.
Fuck off!
And he Tatiana, I will return for you, my love. And he disappears into a puff of mist.
I tried to catch the fog. I missed. Wait, if I attack it, do I miss?
Yes. Immediately. Hello,
Look at this
small
boy.
one.
Hello, doggy. Hi. What's the matter?
Oh, that was
Saying hi to
interesting.
everybody? Are you saying hi?
Who says that? You or some character?
Me. That was
Okay.
actually me. That bitch kind of peeks out from behind the church. Are the rats gone?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
As there's like just the smell of rats.
Oh, well, let's, perhaps we should bury the bodies without much ceremony.
The shadows disappear from around the hammer as Eugene calms down.
Where?
Why am I looking up?
Oh, was I making weird noises? Sorry, buddy. I didn't
There's
mean to-
actually a documentary that just came out on Netflix called I Am a Serial Killer. And there's a guy who brutally stabbed his grandparents to death, and he literally has zero recollection of it.
Holy
And I thought it was Eugene.
Oh,
He went into a
jeez.
read. It's like really depressing and really graphic. But it was
Yeah.
like,
What's
Things-
it called again?
it's called like I Am a Serial Killer or something.
I don't know if I want to watch that, but at the same time, I really want to watch
It's
that.
You should
graphic.
also, have you seen Don't Fuck with the Cats?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That guy. Fuck.
I've not seen any of these.
Don't.
So,
Real life Canadian serial killer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he
Canadian,
started out
eh?
with animal abuse.
Oh. So, Donovich does some pretty simple hand motions and sweep. Basically, it looks like he's sweeping dirt into the grave with some very minor magics. And he's like, well, was not expecting a visit from the Count, that's for sure. This man who just finally got sleep for the first time in a year looks a lot better than he has, or he did when you first met him. It's amazing what 8 hours of sleep will do for you.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely going to bed right after this, but he looks calmer now.
I am doing that same thing.
Irene, on the other hand, is in a bit of a frantic, like, she does not look. She's very just having a bit of a tissy, and Ismark is kind of like walks up to her, and you guys are able to catch this, and it's like, this is why we can't stay in Barovia.
The problem's Tatiana.
Don't call me that. That is not me.
Sure sound like you.
Who is Tatiana?
Well, that's the thing is, nobody knows for certain who Tatiana was, but it does seem that Strahd believes I'm her, or there's always been mutterings of a Tatiana. Nobody's quite sure who or when she is or ever was, or if this is some deranged image that the Devil Strahd has created for himself.
Is there anybody who might know? Anyone who's been around in Barovia for a while?
The legends of Tatiana precede anybody who lives in Barovia today. Everybody, at one time or another, has heard of this Tatiana.
Return to the Father. Do your people believe in reincarnation? Does anyone from this land, is that a common belief here?
It is. Very much so.
Has a click.
Very much so. It is also believed that some people, that the soul is rare in Barovia ever since the Count took control.
Jesus, you really need to play Pillars. The first one is very eerily similar to this.
Tatiana, as we're done here, may we escort you back?
Don't call me that.
Calbert, is it Tyrina? Atiana.
Ati.
How many points of inspiration do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
None at the moment.
Take one.
And fuck off.
Yep. Soon available through the Game Room website. I don't know how long that's actually going to be, but you know what? Let's just date ourselves. That's fine.
I'm still waiting for Roll for Go.
I've given him the image. It is his call to do with it what he wants.
Roll for Goat is such a personal one, though. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
I don't think they'll sell very many of those.
I'm not saying like I want to sell
I
it.
rolled a
just
4
saying-
for Roll for Goat.
I was going to say, we're probably going to sell at least 6.
There will be at least 7 Roll for Goat shirts. There will be at least 7 Take Your
Like,
Inspiration Fuck Offs.
I'm not like cause I'm not thinking of like selling Roll for Goat. I'm just saying I want one.
Well, luckily, turns out we're doing some cutting tomorrow, so we'll see.
Hey man, you need some help? You good?
You want to come over
No,
now?
I'm working tomorrow, but I was making a joke.
So
That's me.
Ismar kind of comes over and looks at Arena. We need to get you out of Barovia.
Now, when you say Barovia, do you mean like the town or like the?
Here, the village. We need to get you out of this village. We can go to Balake. We can go to...
The edge of the country.
Lavacan? I hear there's a nice butcher there.
Donovich actually pipes up and goes, perhaps the Abbey of St Markovia would be a good place. It's the last bastion against the evil of Strahd, as it's very obvious even this church is not safe anymore.
How far away is that?
Couple days travel.
Foot, horse, carriage. Go.
Foot even.
Giant goat. Giant goat. Giant snake.
Lady Irina, do you still have your father's map of Barovia? The country. To specify that. We could go look. We could see how far away it is.
Is that your way of showing us the map of Barovia?
That is the way of me showing the map of Barovia. So, the map of Barovia shows, well, we're going to go over it anyway, but it shows 3 major towns when you are shown it. It's going to be...
Do we want to just put it on here so you can...
Yeah, I can talk you through it. Yeah. Don't worry so much about the key or anything.
What up?
I will be framing that, and that will be going there eventually. So, 3 villages. Barovia, Valake, and Kresk. Kresk has the official monastery of, or the Abbey of St Markovia.
Barovia is here.
Yes.
And Valake is somewhere.
I think her getting out of the village, away from the castle, is our best bet.
Floppy?
That's the...
I will come over now. So, yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's like Barovia, Valake, and Kresk.
Lake Zarovich, huh?
Lake Zarovich. And Mount Baratok.
Yeah, he's crying.
Oh, buddy's gotta go. We can... I've been ready to go. Ismark comes to you all and says, I've been ready to go for quite some time. We're packed. As soon as my father was buried, we were going to make the journey ourselves. I don't ask you lately, but we'll never make it ourselves.
Is Kresk on the edge? Like, where Reyna's like? No, I'm just saying, like, I want to know what the edge is considered. Is it edge like down here? Is it edge like up there? Is it edge like over there? Or is it like edge anywhere?
I'm sorry, I'm actually missing what it was.
So you told me for great power to go to the edge.
I'm sorry, that's what I was trying to
Nope,
get at.
yeah,
Like more
you're fine.
specific edge.
Cowards.
Yeah. Didn't really give specific directions.
That's the thing, is that you don't actually know. It's more of a, this is the interpretation.
Gotcha.
It is up to you to figure out where he actually wants you to go.
Well, it is closer to the edge. I doubt the edge is back for me.
Well then, fancy a hike.
Always.
Seems we. I certainly don't want to stay in here, but maybe Valake has better accommodations.
Hey! I found them. I know where they are. The hawk.
Oh. I was like, what? What?
Oh, is that bitch?
She got somewhere.
Where'd she go?
Looks like a windmill.
We own that now.
No.
Actually, I can just see through its eyes. I'm
Yes.
pretty sure.
You see a windmill reminiscent of all of the sigils in the Durst household.
So anyway, we burnt it to the ground.
We own that now.
He gives you an estimated location. Approximately... math. Quick, somebody. 45 divided by 4. Go.
11
11.
or 12, 11 and a half. No, 11 and a quarter, sorry.
About 11 miles away. Estimated here. Here!
Oh!
I don't know, it just looks awfully big.
Big!
Alright, I'm
Don't
in.
hate me because I'm beautiful.
Don't worry, I won't hate you because you're beautiful. I'd like to get to Kresk if we can. but if things happen before then, the lock here would be a place to stop. Anywhere away from the castle.
And the castle is K, right?
Yeah.
Over
Okay.
in Barovia.
Okay. Yeah, Village of Barovia Castle. So we have to get really close
for
and
castle.
far away.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we took a southerly route, perhaps we could put a little bit of distance.
We can decide a path next session. I know we're going for a wrap up at 10.
9.
9.
Oh, 9, that one. Yeah, I don't know what
The
that
one
one
that's close.
Yeah, the one that's closer. And I think somebody has to go to the bathroom, huh?
No, you just.
You go. We're gonna call the session here. You guys will be. We can pick up from where we left off, and we are still 3rd level.